Third Eye Awakening Meditation. High-frequency hypnosis to open your third eye, activate your pineal gland, heal spiritual energy, balance chakras, and release fear. Welcome to your meditation practice. I welcome you peacefully into this moment. Whatever else is happening in your life beyond your practice can wait. For the duration of this recording, you are free to be only here, only present. There is nothing to do but this. Nowhere to be but here. How is your breath? Check in with the breath. Notice it. How does it feel? Is it deep and full, traveling all the way to the lower abdomen? Or is it more shallow? Perhaps the breath seems to be staying high up in the chest. There's no right or wrong. Simply notice the breath. It is your tool for returning to the present moment again and again and again, whenever you need to. And now let's settle in. For this practice, find a comfortable seated position. This may be a traditional meditation posture on the floor, with the legs crossed or kneeling on knees. But if you do sit on the floor, aim to have your hips higher than your knees. You could sit on a cushion or a yoga block to elevate the hips. Equally, feel free to sit with your back against a smooth wall for additional support. Or you might choose to sit on a chair instead. That's perfectly fine. Find a chair which supports your spine, while the edge of the chair just touches the backs of your knees and your feet rest flat on the floor. Take your time. Make any movements you need to make to feel comfortable in your chosen posture. Now take a stretch. Reach the hands up overhead, and then stretching from side to side to release tension in the ribs, in the back, and in the neck. And then allow the hands to rest on the legs, palms facing down. This helps to focus your energy inwards. With your hands relaxed and resting on the legs, bring the tips of the thumbs to touch each other, and then the tips of the fingers to touch each other. This type of hand gesture is known as a mudra, and this mudra in particular is known to concentrate energy on the third eye and access the power of your inherent intuition. Come back to the breath again. Begin to slow it down. There's no need for force. Allow the breaths to become deeper and revel in the sensations that come with flooding the body with more oxygen. More force of life, or prana as it is called in Sanskrit. The breath carries energy. Breathe in, and the body is filled with energy. This energy tingles in your fingertips, in the tips of your toes. You feel it in your chest and in your abdomen, in your hips and legs. With every breath, you feel energy in your feet, your shoulders and arms, in your hands. And with each inhale, you feel the neck and the spine extend slightly. Energy is firing up the connections between every cell in your body. Steady breaths. Good. The third eye is located between the eyebrows, but slightly further back, roughly half an inch deep in the skull. It is recognized in a number of different spiritual and meditative traditions. In Hinduism, it is associated with Agna, the third eye chakra. It is your personal gate to higher realms of consciousness, your route to connection with divine power. You have not 2 eyes, but 3. And this third eye sees beyond the impressions and illusions of everyday life, directly into true connectedness, true meaning, and true consciousness. Bring your awareness now to that space between the eyebrows. Hold your awareness there. Notice any sensations that you feel. Still breathing steadily and without force. As you hold the awareness on that point between the eyebrow, allow the whole of your head to relax. Tension drops away, and every part of your body is connected to this, to the eyebrow center. And existing within a close relationship with this relaxed, steady place in the head, your mind's eye dwells here. The third eye opens up your ability to utilize the sixth sense. That is, your intuition and your own higher wisdom. It's the place from which you receive gut feelings, which help you make decisions, or allow you to remove yourself from negative situations. It's your third eye which allows you to just know things without being able to explain why. One of the most important ways to access the deep wisdom of the third eye is to practice silence, stillness, and silence. Without silence, there is no space to listen. But when you regularly dedicate yourself to short periods of sitting in silence, you cultivate your ability to listen, to acknowledge the knowledge shared with you by your deeper, interconnected consciousness. That consciousness which is part of the universal. So quiet down. For the next few seconds, sit quietly, allowing your awareness to rest gently on the space between the eyebrows. And come back to the breath. Nothing to do, simply notice the breath. How does it feel? When working with the third eye, it is necessary to stay connected with the earth. A sense of stability on the ground allows you to move slowly into this powerful work of opening the third eye and accepting its intuition. Groundedness takes away the fear that you might be carried away too quickly into an unfamiliar realm of consciousness, because you know how to remain firm and unshakable, no matter what unexpected experiences may arise. So now, let's spend a little bit of time becoming grounded on the earth. To do this, bring the awareness to any parts of the body that are connected with the ground, or with a chair or a cushion beneath you. This might be your feet, parts of your legs, your pelvis and seat bones. Notice those areas that are in contact with something solid beneath you, and release your weight into the ground. Allow yourself to be supported. Feel your center of gravity. Your weight is distributed evenly on the left and the right. So in the center, there is a straight line which represents the work of the Earth's gravitational pull. Your physical body is always negotiating its relationship with gravity. Feel this. Feel the comforting pull of the Earth. This Earth is your home, and you are steady. Sitting tall, tuck the chin very slightly in towards the chest, so that the back of the neck is long. Notice the certainty of the ground beneath you. It's always there for you, and you are always connected with it. And from your steady roots on this earth, you are free to grow. Free to reach up and expand the capacity of your physical and subtle bodies to connect outwards and upwards with everything around you. You will not be swept away. You will not be lost in a mysterious cosmic whirlwind. Because you are safe. You are steady. You are firm. Bring the awareness again to that space between the eyebrows. When you sit tall, as you are right now, with an active sense of your groundedness on the earth, all of your chakras are in line. The first one is at the very base of the spine, and the final chakra is above the crown of the head. And when you sit in this way, they are lined up perfectly. Ajna, the third eye chakra, holds its place in that line. You can feel the way it connects vertically with the other 6 chakras running along the length of the spine. The third eye is closely connected to the pineal gland. When you are born and when you die, this gland releases a chemical known as DMT, which has effects similar to strong psychedelic drugs, but it's completely natural. It paves the way for access to higher realms, allowing the brain, mind, and deeper consciousness to become open and connected with the rhythms of the universe. By meditating on the third eye, it is possible to activate the release of smaller quantities of DMT. And so you connect with those other realms, which are usually only glimpsed at birth and at death. This won't happen right away. It could take years. Third eye meditation requires training and perseverance. But don't give up. With patience, you will experience blissful states of clarity by focusing your energy and meditation on this space. Is your awareness still resting on that place between the eyebrows? If not, notice where the awareness has gone, and then gently bring it back to the location of your third eye. It's natural for the mind to wander. Don't worry about it. Be kind and soft as you redirect your awareness again. Now, start to notice a light radiating from that point, from the third eye. This light is a soft purple color and bright, but warm. It feels like love. The light pulsates gently. Notice how it feels. Any sensations that it causes. Become aware of the temperature of that light and the temperature of the space around it. And then allow the light to glow and spread. It travels up over the crown of the head and down the back of the head and neck. And it travels all over the forehead and down over the eyes, the nose and the cheeks, the ears, the mouth, and the chin. The whole of the head is warmed and lit up by this purple light, which still pulsates gently. The light continues down over the shoulders, all the way down the arms, into the very tips of the fingers. And the chest is lit by this purple light. The rib cage, the back, the abdomen, the belly button, the waist. The whole of the torso is warmed by the purple. And it keeps going. The light travels down over the hips, and then down the legs, to the knees, over the shins and the calves, to the ankles, the feet, and right down to the tips of the toes. The entire body is touched and glowing with pulsating purple light, which has traveled from the third eye. It's as if it was given to you by something beyond your physical body, and your body has accepted it as a gift. It pulsates gently still. The whole body, and it relaxes you. You feel relaxed. Every muscle in the body drops all tension. You are free from the binds of physical strain, pressure, and effort. You are soft and relaxed. The whole body. Then that gentle pulsating becomes stronger, bigger. Gradually, each pulse becomes a whole wave. The purple glowing light becomes waves of purple energy which flow and ebb through the entire body. And then beyond the body, waves of purple energy flow, ebb, extend, and retract all around you. This purple energy would be clearly visible to you if you opened your eyes, but you don't. You keep your eyes closed because you don't need to see it. You can feel it. You are part of it. This energy is you, and you are this energy. It is more than physical, more than a creation of your mind. It is the energy of a consciousness that permeates you and permeates everything beyond you. And as you are rocked by these waves, you are peaceful. You are relaxed. Waves course through your body, and you feel a profound sense of clarity. There is no uncertainty, because there is nothing to be uncertain about. The questions and challenges you face each day are human-made, and this energy is more than that. And in it, you know all of the answers exist. This is your intuition. Yours. It's personal, but it's also the intuition of every being that has ever lived before you, or alongside you, or that will ever live in the future. Breathing gently. Nothing to do. No effort. Just let this happen. Let this energy exist. Let these waves flow and move and dance as they wish to. And then slowly bring the awareness again to the parts of the body that are connected with the ground beneath you. Checking in with gravity, remembering that you are grounded. You are safe. Notice the heaviness of the pelvis on the floor, or the cushion, or the chair. Allow your weight to be supported, and the waves become softer, gentler, and slower. Slower and slower, and then become smaller. Lapping and dancing waves are pulled in by the internal forces of your body, by your ability to control and direct your energy. As if you have your own kind of gravity within you, and you can decide whether to relinquish control and allow the purple waves of energy to dance, but you can also decide when to harness that internal gravity again and pull those waves in. Pull them in. Make them smaller, softer, gentler. And then gradually, the waves travel back up towards the third eye, as if being called back to that place. They flow softly up, away from the feet, up through the legs, the hips. And as the waves leave the feet, the legs, and the hips, they leave complete relaxation behind them. The feet, legs, and hips are completely relaxed. And the waves continue to retract and flow up over the abdomen, over the back and the chest. So the purple light leaves the abdomen, back, and chest, feeling completely relaxed. The waves take their last soft dance through the fingers, hands, arms, and shoulders, leaving those areas completely relaxed. The hands and the arms and the shoulders are completely relaxed. And the waves flow up over the neck, being pulled back towards the center of the eyebrows. The purple flutters for a few final moments on the face, on the cheeks, on the ears, and the eyelids. And then the light is pulled completely back into the third eye. The purple light is held again, only in the space between the eyebrows. It is bright, but no longer radiating waves in every direction. It pulsates gently at its source, just as it did to begin with. Come back to the breath. How does the breath feel? Notice the whole of the body. The whole body is revitalized with powerful energy, but the whole body is completely relaxed. Perfectly energetic, but perfectly peaceful. Your whole body is relaxed. Good. remember you are grounded. You are held safely on this earth. You are exercising your ability to connect with everything beyond yourself. You are exploring your infinite togetherness, your oneness with a universal consciousness, the divine, or if you have another name for it, call it that. The name doesn't matter. It's the feeling, the connection, the energy dancing within you. Focus your awareness on that gently pulsing purple light at the center of the eyebrows. Hold the awareness there. Can you feel the color purple at your eyebrow center? This color, this energy is familiar to you now. You've experienced it as it has spread through your body and danced in flowing, ebbing waves through every cell of your being. And you felt the profound relaxation that it left in each of your muscles when you drew it back toward its source. It is a friend. It is your intuition. It is your self-knowledge and your innate knowledge of the world around you. It is your deep knowledge, your core knowledge, that runs more powerfully through you than any knowledge you've acquired through intentional learning or education during your life so far. It is ancient knowledge, true wisdom. Can you feel it there, in that space between the eyebrows? Now, you can allow that purple light energy to move again. But this time, instead of sending it down through your body, you can send it up. And this time, rather than moving in waves, it begins to shine upwards in a straight line. A beam of powerful purple light which shines up from the third eye. It reaches up, higher and higher towards the sky, towards the edge of the Earth's atmosphere, and then beyond, into space. It touches the moon. This beam of purple light emanating from your third eye touches the moon. It is your connection with the wisdom of the entire universe. This is all connection. It is all about connection. And this connection teaches offers knowledge, holds within it the answers to the deepest questions that play on your conscious mind. You realize that you don't need to look to a teacher to tell you how to discover your inner self, or to show you the way to awaken your mind. You are your teacher. Your teacher exists in your intuition, in the ancient knowledge that is always present in your being. Working in this way with Ajna, or the third eye, is a method for accessing that knowledge so that your life can expand. Your consciousness can expand. Your ability to pick up on the subtle messages that guide you every day is enhanced, and your life changes as a result. You are able to integrate lessons from your daily interactions into everything you do. You are able to speak calmly and with certainty on any subject, because you are speaking truthfully from an intuitive understanding of the world, rather than being misled by the assumptions or opinions of others. By opening the third eye and welcoming the connectivity it offers, you become able to trust yourself. Trust. You are open, but you are not vulnerable, because the trust is there in your connection, in that purple light, in your ability to tune into the intuition of everything. Trust that this, right here, is where you are supposed to be at this moment in time. Trust that you know what to do when this meditation is complete. You know how to move your body, where to go. You know what to drink, what to eat. Trust that you are not alone. Trust that you are guided, but not by some other person or teacher who you've grown to look up to. You are guided by you, by your source power, by the ancient wisdom that runs through your veins. Trust that you are safe. Trust that you know how to live in a way that makes your heart sing. Just pause in silence with this trust, with this connection, and with yourself. Breathe. Come back to the breath. Notice the natural rhythm of the breath as it is right now. not trying to control it at all. Use the breath to gently, softly return to an awareness of your physical body. We'll do this slowly. Allow that purple light between the eyebrows to soften and fade. It's still there, but you don't need to focus on it now. So let it go. You're returning to the body you inhabit. Notice the forehead, the whole of the forehead, and allow the forehead to be smooth. Notice the top of the head and the back of the head, the eyelids, the eyes, the right ear and the right cheek. Notice the left ear and the left cheek. Notice the nose, the mouth. Notice the chin and the jaw and the neck. Become aware of the whole of the neck and the head. There's nothing to do. Just simply notice. And notice the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, the forearms, and the wrists. Notice the hands and the fingers, and the tips of the fingers. Become aware of the whole of both of the arms and the hands. Notice the chest, the rib cage, and the waist, the abdomen, the belly button, and the lower abdomen. Allow the awareness to travel around the sides of the waist to the lower back, and then the mid-back, and the upper back. You are aware of the whole torso. And then notice the hips, the buttocks, the thighs. And the awareness travels down to the knees, the shins and the calves, and the ankles. Become aware of the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the toes. Become aware of the whole of both of the legs and the feet. And then allow yourself to sit in complete awareness of the whole body. Every point of your body is within your present consciousness. It's no effort to hold your body within your awareness in this way. Simply let it happen. You can feel the energy of your practice igniting the connections between every fiber of your being, every muscle and every bone, every tiny part of connective tissue, every organ, every chemical and electrical signal that travels to and from your brain. Perhaps you're aware even of the blood that runs through your body, just as your energy does. Your energy travels constantly through energy travels, known as nadis, just as your blood travels constantly through arteries and veins. You are alive, breathing here. And now slowly turn the head from side to side. Really small movements and very, very slow. Almost as if you're moving your body for the very first time. Sensing the way your body moves in the space around you. Now, keeping the tips of the thumbs and the tips of the index fingers together just as they are, lift your hands toward your face, moving slowly and smoothly. Allow the two index fingers, still touching one another, to rest on that space between the eyebrows, while the thumbs rest just above or just below the lips. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. And another deep breath in. And breathe out. And on the next exhale, I will chant the mantra Om. You may chant it with me if you want to, out loud or silently in your mind. Om is the mantra of the Ajna chakra, the mantra of the third eye. So let's inhale together. Om. And let go of control of the breath again. Stretch the arms up overhead to release any tension in the shoulders. If there are any other final movements that you'd like to make, movements that feel good to you, or movements that you need to make to release any points of tension you've picked up while sitting in meditation, please feel free to move as you need to. Your practice is complete. Blink your eyes open in your own time. This has been Third Eye Awakening Meditation, high-frequency hypnosis to open your third eye, activate your pineal gland, heal spiritual energy, balance chakras, and release fear.